Hello, how are you? Welcome to another piano tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you like these kinds of videos. I upload videos almost every day, so I hope these videos help you a lot. So today we're going to talk about what can we do while we are improvising with our thumb, with the left hand. So this is pretty simple. Let me show you how it works, and then I'll explain exactly how do I do it. Using arpeggios to improvise, so I'm using Do, so C, G, C, E, G, C, and then I finish, and then the arpeggio, and then I start da, 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 playing with the right hand. So what else can we do to the left hand so that not only the right hand is doing all the improvisation, all the figures over here. So we can basically stay on that note and just bounce over and over the same note, or we can play the notes that are close to C in this case, or whatever note we're on bouncing, we can go and play, for instance, these two notes, the ones that are easier for my thumb to reach without me having to check exactly what note am I playing, so that I can focus on the right hand. Okay, so let's say I'm doing the arpeggio of C, and then I stop there and I want to continue improvising over here. So just bouncing and having the rhythm over here help me kind of continue with the right hand without having to stop and come back again to the next arpeggio on the left hand side. So I can continue staying longer over here, improvising with the right hand, and I can include these notes around. So I like to do this exercise, especially when I have a lot of arpeggios, and at some point I feel like, oh my gosh, I need to break a little bit from doing just arpeggios and improvising. So that's where I start playing with the thumb, so I can stay longer improvising over here, and then I go back to the arpeggios, and it seems like the song has more power than just playing arpeggios and a little bit of figures over here with the right hand. Now, besides the thumb, I can also play a chord and stay over here, or play two notes and stay over here. The reason I like to play with the thumb is because it helped me relax and at the same time just focus on the right hand. While I'm doing all this kind of stuff over here, I can just have my thumb over here. Obviously, we need to practice this quite a lot. I'm actually like playing with the thumb and all that. That's some of the things that I'm working on right now. So you may not hear as well as I want it to sound, but that's the technique that can help us stay over here. So probably in the next few months, you may find out that I'm using the thumb quite better, and then you'll hear a much difference on just doing arpeggios by itself. So I recommend you to do improvisation. If you don't know how to improvise, you can start improvising very simple with C scale, because you have all the white notes over here, so you don't have to worry about remembering if there's a sharp or a B flat somewhere around there. C scale is just C, D, E, F, G, A, and B. Those 7 notes. So you can play those 7 notes over and over all the way the keyboard. So for instance, these 7 notes, you can play those over here, and you can play those over here. You can play them over here or over here. The easiest way to move around the keyboard is just to do arpeggios with the left hand side, and then just do games, figures, melodies with the right hand over here. So most of the time, the left hand stays from this center of the C, my C and the center, all the way to the left side. So that's pretty much, so this is my 4, octave 4. So octave 3, 2, and 1 will belong basically to the left hand. And I would say belong because most of the time the left hand side will stay on the left. And the right side obviously stays on the right. Okay, so octave 4, 5, 6, and 7 you can play with the right hand. So that's pretty much how we split both hands on the keyboard. And then to improvise, so once we know that we can improvise, put our right hand over here and so forth. And sometimes even the 4 octave can be shared by both hands, because it's the one that is in the center of both of them. So we have 4, then we have 5, 6, 7, and then we have 4, and then we have 3, 2, 1. So we have the same amount on each hand, and then we have the one in the center that both hands can share. Okay? So let's say I'm improvising and I start with C. You can do the whole 3 notes. And then switch into D. Then into E. So basically what I'm doing is just playing the chord, but playing it over here and then expanding that into 2 octaves or 3 octaves. So to do this, I'm doing this movement. I'm using my fifth, third, second, and first finger. So this way. And I'm playing each note individually. And then when I get into the thumb, since I don't have more fingers going over here on my thumb, I have to use my third finger because that's the longest finger we're going to have. So that goes on top, and then I have back again these two to kind of play. And if I want to continue, I just keep going this way. And that way I can move faster and easier around one octave to another octave. So I can move all the way in the keyboard using that movement. So these 2 fingers interchange all the time. Okay, thumb passes from the bottom and this one passes on the top. So to do the arpeggios, I'm doing first, third, fifth, and then I continue. First, third, fifth, first, third, fifth, and it's basically my chord. First, my third, and my fifth. That construct the chord of C. If I want to do D minor and I want to arpeggiate with the left hand side, I play the same notes over here. So D, F, and A over here. If I want to do E minor, so I play E, G, and B over here. E, G, B, E, G, B, E. And if I want to play F, I play the same notes. First, third, and fifth. If I want to do G, if I want to do A minor, let's say I want to do A major. Well, A major, A, C sharp, E. So, sorry. This way. Now, once we finish the arpeggio with the left hand side, then we can put some notes randomly, and that's where our practice will pay for. So the more we practice improvisation, the better we sound. Anytime we are playing, improvisation is you just play for fun, let's say it that way. You just play by inspiration. Whatever drives you, you put it into there in your fingers. You put your own rhythm. You put whatever you feel like putting, like bam, 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 doing extra on the note, doing that, or jumping around, or doing or doing very soft, or doing. So that's basically how we improvise, and you can do this, for instance, and then you start playing da, 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 and then change chord. So that's, we can say, way number one. Way number two is don't wait until you finish your arpeggio to start playing with the right hand. You can play both hands at the same time. This may be a little more challenging, but it's just practice, okay? Well, wait a minute. So you pretty much play with both hands without stopping, okay? Well, I hope you find this video very interesting. Don't forget to subscribe, give like to the video. I really appreciate that, and hope to see you in the next videos. Bye-bye.